Well, it's a little after 8. We're up early kinda because we got to get Johnny to camp this morning. And the cats don't sleep this time of year. And it's 76 now. It's supposed to be 85 by 10 and 96 this afternoon. So if Don's gonna get his run in, gotta go now.
Bye, sweet pea.
Bye. I love you. Yep. Stay safe. Yeah, I fed him ice cream the last 2 days, so no way was he missing his run today. Staying cool up there this morning? Yeah, gotta take care of my good boy. Gotta take care of my good boy. All right, Johnny's got his new shirt on and he's ready for summer camp. We're mostly on time this morning, but they have a pretty casual start to camp. Don't need to unplug Ruby this morning because I never plugged her in yesterday. Really, I'm pretty good with just missing 1 day a week if, you know, we have sufficient charge, and I'm just 100% sure the next day we're going to be good.
Hello.
Good morning, Ruby. So besides camp, I'm also headed to my PT
Well,
appointment.
look who made it back in time to say goodbye.
That's right.
I love
We
you.
don't want to kiss these sweaty lips.
No,
though.
that's all right. I'll stand on the earlier kiss. Thank you.
No problem.
I love,
I love
you. We've gone a mile now. We were at 211 miles of rated range this morning. I don't think we lost a lot to Vampire Drain last night. If you'll remember, I didn't charge last evening because we had so much range left and I wasn't going particularly far
Have
today.
a great day, buddy.
You too, Mom.
I love you. See you this afternoon.
I'll see you this afternoon too.
Yep, I think 4:30, but I'll double check what the sheet says.
Alright. See you on.
Good morning. Looks like there were quite a few kids being dropped off. That's good. That's good for the school, and that's also good because Johnny will have fun with all of them. I know they're going to Pelican's Snow Cones this afternoon for a short outing. They leave the Dojang and go someplace almost every day. Wednesday is swim day, so I know Johnny will really be looking forward to that. So I had fired an email off to Tesla Mobile Service, the local contact, on Saturday, asking, you know, if I could formalize them coming out to set up repairing or fixing or replacing whatever they need to do with Dawn's key fob. And they offered us a slot this afternoon from 3:30 to 4:30, which works for us. So I responded back to her, which was yesterday afternoon. She was checking email and sent me an email, and I responded. So I think we're going to see them this afternoon. I did mention that later would be okay if they just contacted us to give us a estimated arrival time, because, you know, one of us will be at the house for sure later on. So we should hopefully get Dawn's key fob fixed later today, and I'm excited to see the mobile service van in our driveway. Get a couple pictures of that, so that'll be good. I have an entire clipboard of information I'm supposed to fill out for this first PT appointment, and yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here in my nice air-conditioned car pointed away from the sun and get it filled out. I've got plenty of time. I've got 55 minutes till my appointment starts, but they wanted me there at least 15 minutes early with the paperwork filled out, or 30 minutes without the paperwork filled out. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff. I hate filling out paperwork. It took me a full 25 minutes to fill out the paperwork. I had to write my name, address, phone number 4 times. I had to put Dawn's information down twice. My full insurance information, including the address of the claim center. And considering it's Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina, I think they know how to get in touch with them. And just over and over repetitive stuff. Very annoying. Scan my driver's license, scan my health card, look in my online WakeMed My Chart, and ask me if there are any changes, or print it out and have me initial that it's correct. But don't make me stand there, well, sit here and 25 minutes writing the same stuff over and over again that they should already have. I have this problem with every doctor pretty much. They're so inefficient about how they ask me for my information. I just want to scream. Well, here's hoping they can do something that'll make a difference. Well, I think that was a relatively productive PT session. You know, this first one, they take a lot of history and ask a lot of questions, and I guess do some manipulations, some tests. You know, it was just the first starting one. We'll actually do more work the next time. But she gave me some stretching. Some were sort of similar to what I was doing, and some with a little bit of a twist on it. So I thought it was productive. I go back again on Friday. Her opinion, you know, I've had lots of opinions about what's wrong with me now, is it sounds like piriformis to her, but maybe with a slight disc involvement. My symptoms are kind of conflicting, you know. I mean, I answered everything as honestly as I could, but some of the symptoms was clearly piriformis, and some of the other symptoms was, well, maybe minor disc issues. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll get better if I do exactly what she tells me to do, which I am highly motivated to do since I'm in a lot of pain and I don't want to be in pain anymore. So I hope to be an A+ patient. I'm heading into Walmart to get those things I didn't get yesterday. You know, everyone east of us got a good bit of rain and we got nothing. I mean, we heard it, the thunder and lightning at the house, but it never rained. So after his run this morning, Don watered a bunch of plants, and I've been outside watering a bunch of plants, and I wish we'd get a rain shower, but not while I'm out with Ruby. Well, they are in the process of marking a lot more stuff down for clearance, but I'll have to check it out another day because they're not quite done yet. Didn't want to let you guys down and not come out to the garden center. Well, looky, Corel has come out with a cornflower blue plate, which I don't think they ever had originally. I don't think. Did you come out here to greet me? That sure was nice of you. You can, yeah, that the garage refrigerator, and then the black thing into the house, the carry-all, grocery carry. Thank you. So, the mobile tech is confirmed to be here, but sometime after 3:30, and they'll call. It's one of the guys we met up there, yeah.
It's probably gonna be Rick.
It is, yeah. So right at 3:30, we heard from the Tesla mobile guy that he was headed our way and would be here closer to 4:30. And they had given us originally the 3:30 to 4:30 window, so that's cool. Plus, I had already told them if they were running late, that wouldn't mess us up any, because somebody would be home the whole rest of the day with the key fob. So I cleaned up a little bit inside, which I was gonna do anyway, and even though he's probably not coming inside. And Don ran out to the garage and he did a little touch up out there. So yeah, we should be ready. Don has left to get Johnny from camp, and they should be back in time for Johnny to see the mobile service truck, so that's cool. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Panther, did you scare the deer? Well, that wasn't exactly intentional. Hey, buddy. Hey there.
Hey.
How are you? It's me. Did you know it was us? Did you figure it out?
I do now.
Okay.
You have a beautiful driveway, nice location.
Thank you. I moved the deer out of the way for you just a few minutes ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
The
yeah.
real one?
Yes. Yeah, there was
Cool.
a doe in the yard eating, and
Very cool.
yeah, Don will be back.
Rick's here and appreciating the air conditioning that Don has on in the garage, and yeah, go air conditioning in this heat for sure. And he's gonna try to pair up or hook up a new key fob for Don, and that might take a little bit or it might take a little more, and we're just gonna leave him to it. So Johnny's home from camp, and he's excited to see that Tesla mobile service is in our very own driveway. Yes. Hey buddy, how was camp today?
It was really good.
Yeah, so what all did you do? I mean, I saw an itinerary, but how did it work out today?
So we started the day with a game of this weird dodgeball where you tried to knock down the cones on the other player's side, and after a couple minutes, dodgeball rules were enabled, I guess. So you could hit people out, but you couldn't bring them back in if you caught the ball. After that, we played with Legos, board games, all of that stuff. After that, we took the Taekwondo class.
You said you had a full class today?
Mostly.
Yeah.
And after the class, we went to Pelicans.
How was your lunch?
It was good.
You see,
I loved the chicken, avocado, bacon, cheese, mayonnaise wrap.
yeah, I made an extra special wrap for you this morning. Good.
And I want another one tomorrow.
That's probably doable. Yeah. I was hoping the avocado, Johnny likes avocado anyway, just to eat it. So I was hoping putting some of that on the wrap would go over. Well, good.
And Pelicans was the last thing we did. Then we came back and played with Legos until Mr. Don came to get
So
me.
Johnny is respectfully requesting that I not drag him to what would for him be a second Taekwondo class. And I haven't decided for sure if I'm going tonight or not. But probably, since Rick is here working on Ruby, I'm not going. But we'll see. We'll see. Hey, buddy, you enjoying some time on the computer? Yeah, I guess you deserve that after being away and at camp all day. I don't mind you having a couple hours. I just don't like it when it's all day nonstop. So look, I came in to tell you that there's some really exciting news in the Pokemon Go world. Really exciting.
What is
They
it?
implemented trading. It's coming out later this week. Yay! Yeah, we need to know somebody in Europe that's got Mr. Mime, so we could trade a Tauros or something for it. Yeah, that would be cool.
Tauros are too common.
Yeah, so, but I'm excited, and it seems like it's beneficial if you have a family member that plays, because when you battle in locations together and you accept a friendship request in the game, you get extra bonus items and special things. So you and I will have an advantage going around in the car and battling things together. Yeah, I'm excited. It's a complicated update, but it's gonna be a good one. All right, Rick's got us all fixed up. Key fobs are working. So Don will be happy. Ruby will not have forsaken him anymore. We are all set. And we're good to go.
All right. I'm gonna try out my new fob. Hey, it lit up. The door's open. Oh, it says Mary Ann. Ooh, boo hiss, boo hiss. Let's see.
Well, the test would be switch it to Dawn. Because, I mean, I've seen it not switch a few times before.
Yeah.
And then let's walk away for a minute and come back and make sure it doesn't switch to Marianne, or we'll be changing the silicone cover.
Yeah, well, we'll have to go get your fob next so it switches back to you.
Right.
And then...
We believe it to be working fine. Don was going to plug Ruby in and thought he'd just test his fob while we were out here.
Well, hey, the mere fact that it...
Lit up is a plus. So while Rick was here, I stayed in the driver's seat, put my foot on the brake, and he was able to recreate the car cycling on and off due to the yeah, that's fine, due to trying to plug it in, pressing the button on the UMC. This is the problem we reported in last Wednesday's video. He was able to recreate it. He filed a bug report. He made a video, and he's gonna look into it further.
Right.
What do you mean I didn't get no packages today? Don went and got the mail, but doesn't look like anything interesting to me.
Well, don't look like any bills, so I'm happy.
So the car is still set to his profile. We're entering the garage. It's been several minutes. She came to life. She opened the door.
And she still says not.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
I'll come out later on just to double check she switches to Marianne, but I feel sure she will. I mean, I've seen her every once in a while not switch the profile.
Right.
When it's been opened a bunch back to back, and not a big deal. You know, I've been watching everybody to make sure they're doing okay in the heat. All right, it's been a while. I'm just coming out to double check that my key fob is doing what it should be. Car came alive. Door opened, and C is moving into the Marianne spot. Perfect. I wasn't worried. I really wasn't.
The only other thing that came out of today's service is that there are some, he didn't call them error message, faults being detected on the driver's side Falcon Wing door, something to do with the ultrasonic sensor. Now, I'm not getting any error messages, and the door's functioning properly, but it obviously there's something not quite right there. So Rick ordered some parts and he'll be back to work on that before it becomes a problem, right? I like that kind of service. That's really good service. You know, he didn't have to tell me that when he checked our logs he found something, but he's really proactive with his people, and he did. So I'm impressed. So I decided not to do Taekwondo tonight. You know, it's near 100 here, and I was a little late getting dinner started, and Johnny really doesn't want to do 2 Taekwondo classes today. Can't say I blame him, and I guess I'm trying to rest up my body a little bit and hope that'll help with the pain level. So I'm not going to sit out all week, but I'm going to be a bad girl tonight, and I'm just going to relax. I really wish Dawn would not watch the nightly news. It boils my blood pressure so bad. I like to read my news in small increments because 30 minutes of it. But I am rarely as upset as I am tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been spouting off for 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, so Lester Holt on NBC, he had a whole segment on the news about the Model S that caught fire yesterday, I believe, in California. Mary McCormick, the actress, her husband's Model S, just saw a picture of the front of the car on the nightly news. It was a pre-facelift, so a little older Model S. But they, you know, Dawn keeps saying, Elon keeps saying Tesla doesn't pay for advertising, and the nightly news, they got a lot of fossil fuel car sponsors. So there's nothing in it for them to report on the other side, but they got to smear Tesla because we're coming up here where the shorts are really going to hurt. And any little press, I'm telling you, I want to know how many Fords and BMWs caught on fire in America today. And, you know, they didn't really mention that the driver got out perfectly safe and was basically just startled by the fire. That doesn't matter that he was safe, because the protection mechanisms in the car, in case of the unlikely event that there would be a fire, are there to give the driver plenty of time to get out.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I am not afraid to drive my Tesla.
Right.
I am not worried about my Tesla catching on fire. I'm not even worried about my Tesla catching on fire in a more serious accident. I'm not. Don't listen to that stuff out there. Let's see what else. There was a sabotage at the factory by an employee. Elon sent out an email today, and that made an Electrek article already. There was no mention on the nightly news about the sabotage at the factory. It's at this time believed to be, I guess, 1 employee, but they're not sure. So they're still investigating. And what else could there be any other involvement? I don't know if there is or there isn't. But wouldn't we want to mention in a fair article about Tesla on the nightly news that as they approach their important 5,000 per week Model 3 milestone, that there are shorters out there that stand to really get burned, that there's a lot of money riding on this, that there are people up there that are starting to sweat, and they're starting to do things to try to control. They're getting desperate. So, I mean, really, I don't want to hear any more about this crap news where they are unfair reporting. I'm angry.
She is.